I have observed that the most successful entrepreneurs that I've ever met seem to have almost a direct connection with who they were when they were children. And what I mean by that is how they thought about things when they were a child, and the kind of dreams they had and the kind of pictures they had of who they were going to be in the future are things to be taken seriously. And I made a statement just a couple months ago, and people asked me how I was doing. And one of the things that was told to me, they say, you look younger now than you did 15 years ago. And I said, I think 15 years ago I was getting to be, an aging adult. And somewhere over the last 15 years, I've gotten totally back in touch with who I was when I was 6 years old. And I've noticed my health has improved, my fitness has improved. And I think the reason is that I'm really tapping in to a great store of imagination and inspiration that really propelled me as a child. And so I feel younger. I feel now, as I approach my mid-70s, that I'm most in touch right now with who I was when I was 6 years old than any of the years that have happened in between. And it makes me much more playful, it makes me much more curious, it makes me much more willing to try new things. Certainly by comparison way beyond with what I was willing to do 15 years ago. And so that's my observation. So what I'd like to do is ask you a question, and it may take a pencil or pen and a piece of paper, but just spend an hour sometime writing down how you were looking at the world when you were 6 years old, and what you were thinking about, what you were dreaming about, and what you thought you would be, and what your future was going to be. And my feeling is that there's a great deal of energy in the answers that you put down on paper, that you'll get back in touch with experiences when the world was very exciting. It all lay in the future for you, and you felt very motivated, you felt very energized, and really open to learning many new things. And if you just keep being in touch with those early experiences, you'll notice that a lot of energy and a lot of excitement will actually come back into your life. And now that you realize the importance of it, you never have to lose this again. You'll never forget this again. And people will notice it. People will say, boy, you got a bounce in your step today. You seem a lot more lively than I remember. And I think the reason why people get old is that they forget who they were when they were young. And I'm right back in touch with it. And I'm never going to disconnect from it again.